Now what if we had bought this asset for R1,000,000 before CGT was introduced on 1st of October 2001, and let's say we sold it for R3,000,000, giving us a profit of R2,000,000. Remember that only the portion of the profit which applies to the period after 1st of October 2001 is subject to capital gains tax. Fortunately, we had the asset valued at the time, and the value was 1.2 million on 1st of October 2001. This is our base cost, and the profit will be R3,000,000 less the 1.2 million base cost, which is 1.8 million profit. What if we did not have the property valued on 1st of October 2001? Well, then we have to use what SAS calls the time apportioned base cost, or TAB method, to work out a deemed value or base cost on 1st of October 2001. Using the formulas in paragraph 30 of the 8th schedule to work out the time apportioned base cost can be very difficult, but let's have a look at some simple examples which we can work out manually. Let's get rid of the valuation amount and ask the calculator to work out a deemed valuation for 1st of October 2001. The calculator has used the formulas in the 8th schedule to work out a deemed value for the asset on 1st of October 2001. How did it do that? Well, it's a bit simpler than it may seem. You have to work out the total period of ownership of the asset and then proportion the profit over the whole period of ownership by the period before 1st of October 2001 and the period after that. You count the number of years before the valuation date and after the valuation date, but remember that a part of the year, even one day, counts as a full year. From 8th of August 2000 to 1st of October 2001 is counted as 2 years. From 1st of October 2001 to 7th of July 2017 is counted as 16 years. So 2 years before valuation date plus 16 years after valuation date makes 18 years. If we divide the 2 million rand profit by 18, we get 111,111 rand profit per year. Add 111,111 for each year of ownership before 1st of October 2001 to the purchase price to get the base cost. This means we add 222,222 rand to the 1 million rand purchase price, and we get a calculated or deemed value base cost on 1st of October 2001 of 1,222,222 rand. Subtract this calculated base cost from our selling price of 3 million rand and we get our gain of 1,777,778 rand. Now SAS has fine-tuned these rules a bit over the years, and factoring in expenses and costs has become a lot simpler. For example, the acquisition costs and improvements made before the valuation date are now treated as if they were incurred on the date of purchase. If we say that the acquisition costs and improvements before the valuation date are 100,000 rand each, and we reduce the purchase price by 200,000 rand, then we can see our answer is the same. The calculator has added the 200k expenses to the new purchase price of 800,000 rand to make 1 million rand, so the gain answer is the same. The same sort of thing applies with sale costs. They are deemed to have taken place on the date of sale. If we add sale costs of 100,000 rand and increase the sale price by the same amount, then we can see our answer is unchanged. However, if we add improvements made after the valuation date, then this does not just alter the sale price. The formulas amortize the 100,000k over the period, by effectively shifting the valuation date in the background and producing a new base cost, which means a new gain amount. If you want to use these formulas manually, then the formulas are freely available in the 8th schedule and on SARS's website in a document called Comprehensive Guide to Capital Gains Tax.